Hi Taurus, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I was just randomly feeling guided to hop on and do this quick reading for you. So I want to begin by getting you at least one Moonology card. Let's do a beginning shuffle, get a bit more comfortable, and settle into this read for you. Right from the middle, just to guarantee we don't get a ton, because again, it's meant to be a more simplistic, quick read. Be bold and make the first move. For somebody drawn to the reading, I'm getting in the next 48, there's a highlight in regards to the potential of reconnecting or for the first time connecting with somebody of importance. This could be friendship, the potential of which it could be definitely in regards to love or, again, the potential of romance and whatnot for you moving forward. Because I feel like there's some drawn to the reading where you felt this disconnect, maybe this loneliness, this lack of fulfillment in certain ways that stems from connecting with other souls, okay? And so it's a time for you, my friend, where you're being pushed to be this bold or more so bold kind of version of yourself, given that you used to be maybe shy or just less comfortable with social interactions and connecting and gaining that fulfillment once again, that abundance in your world. And so they're saying, step up to the plate and be that bold individual that you know you can be and should be moving forward and make the first move. Let's get one of these. I'm actually going to do 3 different oracle decks. Financial constraints are taking a highlight for some, and I feel as if Spirit's saying get ready for that to turn in the reversal and feel, I want to say, different levels of abundance, prosperity flowing into your world to fill in the blanks and release lack within your world, okay? Release the constraints to feel a sense of ability coming back to be the chances to live your life more so. Man holding a heart. I mean, I don't typically talk about love much in my readings, but when it comes up for a reason. You're somebody with a sense of purity and loyalty within you, especially at this point along your path, where I feel as if, rewinding back, at least certain people have treated you quite poorly when you made that first move or you accepted their first move, when you committed or just gave them the chance to treat you right, and then they just did the complete opposite, or maybe, you know, alternated between treating you correctly and not. I also feel like you're getting to know yourself better as you continue to change. And I know I say that a lot, especially in these Taurus general reads, but they are communicating that for a reason. I'm going to actually pull one of these feather cards. I wouldn't be surprised if you're seeing feathers in the next 48, Spirit saying, we are here with you. Okay, we're guiding you towards new, more supportive experiences and situations, commitments, right? And again, the potential of which, all the meanwhile. But we're moving on to the Starling card, talking about, mentioning now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. I mean, absolutely in alignment with what we were just speaking upon. There's a sense of Spirit saying, we're not going to allow for you to hold yourself back anymore. We're not allowing you to utilize the past as an excuse or reasoning to limit what is possible within your world, moving forward. I do sense that somebody's a little bit nervous in regards to what could come to be, right? I don't want to risk or choose what I once dealt with negatively. Okay, well, you're more of the King of Swords within your worlds at this time, in the Emperor / Empress, all the meanwhile. So don't forget that as well. You're very intuitive and more so positively spiritually connected and guided at this point. So things will turn out better. Okay, fantastic is the word coming through. But the power of divine grace is within you, okay? And I want to say as well outside of you, surrounding you, flowing within your Taurus energy field, your world, if you will. And I mean, the white owl spirit saying the wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. You are divine is what I'm getting. your divine source of magic and, I want to say, information, maybe clarity, and love and support, appreciation moving forward, and just in general. Let's pull some tarot. We're doing a flop out of the deck, the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So I've been speaking a lot about, wow, excuse me. I was speaking a lot about you speaking is what I'm just hearing. Anyways, you're going to find that naturally love and the potential of which connecting with people is part of the next 48, but your grounded nature is now what's coming through with the Queen of Pentacles, your peaceful way of experiencing, adapting, maybe even dodging, accomplishing, is part of the next 2 days. But you will as well find that money is on the mind. I want more money. Well, then don't be surprised when you receive it. Sure, it's not going to naturally be everything that you need financially to clean up your debt or to feel that ultra comfort and stability moving forward. But when you need something at this point, at least some of which is going to come in divine timing. There's this feeling of you bringing a sense of comfort to somebody, if not multiple people. It could be, I'm hearing a dynamic of importance. It could be a collective, definitely reminding me of me and this channel, these readings. But you're also going to be thinking about what you deserve, okay? Naturally connecting to the two main categories we've been speaking upon, connecting with souls slash the potential of romance and love in your life, but as well your financial, and maybe I want to say as well your material world, okay? Or part of your world. It feels like there's a lavish lifestyle ahead for some drawn to the reading, but I wouldn't be surprised if some want to live a simple life and don't even desire, even request that lavish way of living. But they're saying it's basically a message coming through that if, regardless of what end of that you end up on, right, whether you desire that simple life, you desire the lavish, you desire more for yourself, either way, right, in different forms, it can be yours, right? It will be yours. You need to have confidence in regards to your ability to create that within your physical reality, and as well within, okay? I do sense there's a piece about you that you don't often or always naturally experience outside of you. I'm being drawn to the word new look on my face moisturizer, basically saying that there's a new outlook on life and there's a new look that you maybe are creating for yourself, growing in one if not multiple ways. You're being perceived differently. More trust is coming to be, and I feel as if there's a little bit of doubt within somebody drawn to the reading that Spirit's saying, wipe that away. Let it dissipate as things grow and prosper within your world, inside and out. This is really kind of communicating that lonely feeling that we're speaking upon, the imagery. And then the birds above her, speaking upon how much you, for some, are spoken to by Spirit in certain different ways, but as well just the support around you flowing in your world like we had spoken upon. But I really feel as if endings of importance are taking a highlight. This reiterating the communication coming through about this new look, stemming from you in certain ways and even, flowing towards you. But I sense that you maybe are feeling affected by things in the next 48 where you don't really appreciate it, you don't want it, right? Energy coming in different forms, obligations taking a highlight to the point where Spirit's saying, what's meant to be temporary is meant to be temporary. There are people at a distance, regardless of what situation or situations they, stem from, within your world. They're thinking about you, okay? And it doesn't feel negative or even pessimistic is what I'm getting. It feels very positive. But the Queen of Swords, limiting beliefs need to be released at this time and more so moving forward, because you create regardless of what you believe, okay? And focus upon being a powerful manifester. and co-creator all the meanwhile. You may feel a little bit impatient. I also sense that some of which drawn to the reading have this way about them in the next 2 days where you are wanting to utilize your ability to get more done than you maybe need to or even want to in the moment. I know that sounds kind of weird, but they're saying rebalance yourself out. Be realistic with yourself. You're not an Energizer Bunny. You're not superhuman, although at times I feel some of which drawn to the reading. Interesting message, feel like it, maybe even perceived in that manner. And I wouldn't be surprised if your spirituality is tied into that, at least in a partial sense. But they're saying, yeah, be realistic, okay? And just take it step by step, moment by moment, accomplishment by accomplishment, and accept that as well. Remember, maybe more so, when you fill up every bit in space, and this is going to vary from case to case as to why you do this, and it could be multiple reasons behind it beneath the surface. When you fill up every single bit of space and whatnot with accomplishments, staying busy, focusing on this and that. I get this sounds kind of weird, but you're not leaving the space and the room for this and that of importance that you're not aware that you need to be focusing upon, being one with, okay? And maybe at times you're in the moment doing something that you feel you should be doing even though you're not meant to, and all the meanwhile you are not picking up on the messages of importance from spirit. You're not remembering or reflecting in certain on something that you went through that you need to in that moment. And for somebody, you do something negatively habit-wise in a moment when you're staying busy that otherwise I feel you would dodge or just avoid, okay, limit or cut out altogether. And therefore, I sense the spirit saying it's a time of progress, okay? It's a time where we're improving things here and there in certain small ways to get ready for bigger, larger improvement, change, and endings, new beginnings along your path moving forward. Let's continue by saying that you are a mysterious star, okay? You're a mysterious spiritual being, and people are noticing this. People are remembering this. People want to better understand themselves in the midst of wanting to better understand you. And this is going to, I feel, for some drawn to the reading, change the game for you. But I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot on your mind, regardless of what the next 48 looks like for you individually. You're feeling, I want to say, a little bit perplexed, but intuitive, and then you figure it out. You're feeling options taking a highlight in the categories again of opportunities, right? Love, money, investments otherwise. It does feel like Spirit's saying you do, for some, need to play a bit of that catch-up game, okay? In regards to maybe your work, and could be, otherwise. But not everything's black and white, and you need to remember this, because this may be pertaining to a connection. It may be pertaining to your future when it comes to what you went through. Not everything is black and white. And maybe someone else within your world needs to remember this or realize this for the first time as well. They're saying we're preparing you for a ton of fulfillment. When you're feeling bold and overly serious in the midst of doing this and that of importance and maybe of non-importance, take a deep breath. Think about something that makes you smile, and then proceed forward however you're meant to or however you want to. And remember that you are supported in so many beautiful ways. And for somebody, it's going to be followed by the viewing of a symbol of importance, okay, a synchronicity, if you will. So don't be afraid to, or don't hold yourself back from looking up that spiritual meaning. But let's get ready to wrap up this reading by saying flow with the new reality of your world within and outside of you as things change for the better. This is a time for you to see things falling into place and to adjust here and there where you need to. Get ready for a ton of fulfillment, okay? So if this was truly helpful, don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below. I'm sending you so much love and light. Until next time.